Hello everyone, my name is Steffington. Welcome back to another episode of Binding of Isaac. There it is again. Can't do a single intro correctly. It's just oh come on. Oh good. One second, I actually need to shut that down. There we go. And that's the seed also, incidentally. DGHF 9ZFN. I have hair all over my face right now. That's my one sec. That's really annoying. Just threw my headphones back on at the last minute before recording the episode, so my hair kind of got in the way. There we go, Mr. Liquid. Not bad. I do like it, especially if we get like multiple familiar stacked here, and we are very likely to, given that that's the whole gimmick. Could fish for petrified poop here. I think I'll do it, or even just anything. I'll take it either way. I think. Might return for the curse room if we find a spirit heart, given that she starts with 2 black hearts, giving us pretty good odds of getting a devil deal on this second floor. But we'll see. I think Lilith's actually one of the better characters to get devil deals with early on, because she has the 1 red heart for trading, and she has enough black hearts to last her until the deal. So it's quite you're pretty. You can be pretty sure of getting one, at least, unless you're bad at games. But nah, that's not us. We're all good at games, huh? That's our whole gimmick. Again with the gimmicks. Gimmicks run the world, don't they? Everyone has one. This guy's gimmick is that he's annoying, and I hate him. Luckily, he's gone now. I hate when people define themselves based on what I think of them. That's so annoying. Yeah, that's that. Never mind that. Getting a lot of batteries here. Could definitely just use this a bunch. And I think I will. Don't get confused about the colours of the creep there though. Could have ended poorly. Hopefully we are gamer guards, as I mentioned before. And I'm excited for this run as well. Thank you, Lilith. Initially when Lilith came out, I actually thought her name was Ulith because of the text, like on the character select screen. Like it looked like her name's Ulith, and I didn't really know about the whole Lilith myth. Very easy to say that. Or mythos, I guess would be the. Never mind. Point is that I called her Ulith for a bit, and that's not a name. Might be, for all I know, but could have definitely just gone back for a battery, but that's not worth our time. We're better than that. And we don't need it, because we are, as mentioned before, gamer guards. And that's a wonderful place to have a tinted rock. We'd love to have it. Got a key there. Sure, I will take it. It does kind of mess up our use of mom's box of, or just box of friends, I think. Mom's box of friends. Just all the boxes in the game are moms in general, usually. So might be where I went wrong there, but oh well. Point being, it does mess up our lineup here, but I think having multiple Bob's brains could actually be totally okay for us. It won't be run breaking in a negative way. Also, probably won't be run breaking in a positive way, but I have now made the decision of taking it. Also, if we get another familiar and then ultimate sacrifice, we could make that work maybe. Get some more items, purge our bad familiars. What happens if you use that item as Lilith like at the very beginning? You lose all possibilities of dealing damage. I think you might, or to regain your sight or something. Has anyone ever done that? They must have. In the history of Isaac, I'm pretty sure someone. How does this work with Mysterious Liquid? Probably doesn't. But now I've taken it. Ah, it does work when they land. That's kind of fun. Toxic eyeballs. That's a fun one. And Bob's brain, definitely doing good work. And whenever we hit an enemy with the tears, like, it still does the splash, which is quite nice. That's when we want it to happen. Now we can just kind of build a wall of mysterious goo, turning turtles into more athletic turtles. We can learn martial arts and stuff. Oh, I hit the key. Go back to life. And there is our boss. No tinted rocks, but that's quite alright. We have more than enough HP to last us this fight. It's Monstro. And there goes some of the HP to last us this fight. Oh well. We've done it. Magic Scab. We probably should take it, right? But we're not. I mean, we can take Shade here. I think. Come on now. If we take damage here, we just die, which is fun. And we did. Yay! Oh, that's horrible. Let's do another one. Sorry about that. I have to leave that in, right? We don't usually lose that early on. Blue baby. Yay! Getting all the fun characters right now. All the actually kind of difficult ones. But again, Blue baby also has a gimmick. Can't gain red hearts. Also poop. The best active item in the game. Come on now. Don't be ridiculous. I mean, it still does something, right? So it's not bad, but I feel like it's just kind of taunting me, isn't it? Look at what this item could have done for you. Had the ability to get red hearts. Would have been worse had we played as the Lost, to be honest. But to be fair, both work. Shouldn't have to. I talk about that too much, don't I? I go from thinking I talk too much about like retractions on things that I say and rewording them, and then every time I do that now I feel like I need to defend it, but now it's reached a point where I feel like I'm defending it too much, so I have to stop that, and now every time I do it I have to do this whole rant, and that's my new thing, until I go on a rant about how I do this rant too often, and then it's kind of just that until the end of my life, which is fun. Like at some point we reach a length of rant which is just too much, where I would have to speak until the heat death of the universe if I ever wanted to finish the rant. It would be a very long-winded one, very difficult to keep track of, I think. But it would happen, theoretically. There's a theoretical limit of the extent of a rant about rewordings. And that's kind of interesting. That's one of the wonders of modern science, that we can actually do calculations on that. We can find where the convergence point on that is, and we can do all kinds of interesting stuff with that. Might be the answer to the well, to everything really. Like if we can do calculations on the end of that argument, wouldn't that be something? Got a little Steven, which is actually, I was gonna say it was not too bad because I still thought we were playing as Lilith, but we're not. We're playing as Blue Baby, and the seed is NPBE21X3. Oh, that was very rhythmic, wasn't it? NPBE21X3. Something like that. We can do something. That's a joke there. Well, not a joke, that's a rant. Rant goes here. I will be going for this. And it did pay off. Pay back on the bomb investment as well as giving us more HP. Birth row, we'd love to see it. Sure. But yeah, sure. We will respawn as Blue Baby now. That's fun. Still keep Birth row, I think. I mean, I'm fine with a respawn item, especially like it's basically just one up for us right now, which is fun. For some reason, I really want to play Skyrim right now. Don't know where that came from. Did I talk about Skyrim last episode? I feel like I might have mentioned it because right now it's all that I have in my head is like playing Skyrim. Might have to do that. Probably won't like record it though because it's my guilty pleasure game. I have so many hundreds of hours. I think I have thousands of hours at this point, honestly, on PS3 and Steam, like combined. I might be around 1,000 maybe. I have a lot of hours in Skyrim. It's a good game. I have 100% in both the original and the Legendary Edition on Steam as well. But I still want to play it. Huh, interesting rune, Fistula. Don't actually fight Fistula too often. In boss rooms like this. I don't feel. Happy to have the opportunity. Also, just found out I still have something stuck in my teeth. I don't get it. How's that possible? Ah, come on. That's teeth stuckage from last episode, which is the longest lived teeth stuckage I think I've ever had. That's like in between my teeth, which is I guess where things usually get stuck. Some people get it stuck like in their teeth, in one tooth, and that feels weird to me. I mean, red hearts are the thing, so why not take it? Oh, we love this. That's amazing. But does it not? Does that not work unless we're one? Or does it not work until we leave the room? Until we leave the room. Yeah. We're good. We're in a good spot now. Could have perforated it, but it's a good item. And I think we're happier to have it. And we're now just permanently going to be in this state, given that we can't ever get red hearts. So the criteria will always be met. Which is, I guess, where you want to be. Stuff like this. Addicted. Not too bad. Don't have enough keys. Could open a couple of them, but I think I'd rather wait. Could get goathead in there though. Or like other stuff as well. But goathead mainly. That's what you're looking for from the golden chest most often. That's why I like stone chest better. Like, they just have so much more there's so many possibilities, you know. It could be everything. It could be nothing. But also everything, as I mentioned before, which is more likely. Stone chests is just more fun. And you blow them open. You don't do that in real life. You don't. Like regular chests, those are just like boxes, right? And golden chest. Oh, that's so good. Golden chests are like chests with keys. Those exist as well, but stone chests, like, when have you heard of that? Just like coffins and stuff. That's kind of macabre. Point being, the stone chests are just more fun. When you find a stone chest, you're like, oh, this is some Indiana Jones stuff, and I need that in my life. We all need a little bit more Indiana Jones in our lives, I think. Imagine how fun it would be to be able to go venture into the unknown with a whip and a kick-ass hat and find treasures and stuff. And Nazi Germany. Not sure. I mean, I said that as if that's another cool thing. It's decidedly not a cool thing, but it is a trope in the Indiana Jones movies, so I just thought I'd throw it in there. Sure. I mean, we have a one charge item, right? So we can just keep ourselves in the unlivable territory for a permanent damage up. And speed up and everything else up. Which is quite fun, in my opinion. We are poop exterminators. With a fortune, we'll just build that up. Yay! Got a bomb. We get the floor. And we shall move on. Little Chad. We will perforate Little Chad unless we get a Devil Deal, in which case we'll go check that out first. Also, we don't have enough Spirit Hearts to take a Devil Deal. Whoops. Should have gone back to the shop, probably. Maybe bought a Spirit Heart. Now we need 2 Spirit Hearts. Doesn't seem as bad anymore, because even if we had taken one, we might not have kept it. Also, we can just respawn, right? As Blue Baby again, so it doesn't really matter. If we get an exceptionally good Devil Deal item, which we didn't. Ah, that's still bad. Man, that's annoying. Oh well. Wow. Add one to the pile there.
Luck down. Puberty.
Oh, that nearly hit me. Bad pills. All of them. Bad item, and I hate it. I should go to the shop, buy a Spirit Heart, but I'd rather keep the key for the item room, because I don't trust in key drops right now. Oh wow, we are fast. We're really zooming, aren't we? We really are out here zooming. I think that's the lamest way to say it, but I like it the most, so there we go. Don't do that, please. I might die here, which would be counterproductive, given that I'm like recording stuff and we're in a -2 win streak at this point. I kind of don't want to be there. That's not where I want to be in life. I want to be in a better place. I better place where I don't lose Isaac quite as often. I can still lose Isaac every now and again. I think everyone's allowed to, playing as they lost. And I think we made a brave effort on that run, but it just didn't work out. We could have died there easily, and I decided to do my luchador. That's not the word. Oh hey, decided to do my thing where I kind of look at the charges straight on and just shoot at them, see who backs down first, which I definitely should have. I think we might have actually killed before we got hit, but then we got hit because of something else, because I lost focus, which is a common trope in these episodes. Luckily we do respawn. That's kind of a waste of a life, in my opinion. Happy to have had our anesthesia there. Euthanasia, not anesthesia. They do sound similar, don't they? But serve two very different purposes. One puts you under for a little bit, one puts you under for a lot of bit. Love that. I'm willing to waste all my bombs here, because I am stupid. Let's move on from that. And also a move. Moving is a thing you can do in this game, which actually propels you forward, helping you dodge enemy attacks. That would have been useful a little while ago, wouldn't it? Now I do want this, and we don't have our bombs left, so on. Last one, that's good. We can at least get in there now. Two. Ah, damn. So close. Let's do it. Isaac's room, that's a nice heal. Would like another bomb, but oh well. Beggars can't be snoozes. Whoops. Get it, because sleeping. Because sleeping's a thing, and that's snooze. Yeah, I think we got it. If you didn't get it by now, that's on you, honestly. Should probably not taken all those, in case we get like Book of Revelations or whatever. Stand Bible would have also been quite good. But, you know, if that's meant to happen, we'll probably get it on this floor, right? Given that we have a pretty high double deal chance. And we have plenty of cheese for this, luckily. Fortunately. One or the other. They both work. No. Bad item, I don't like you. Please leave my, my estate. My abode. Again, either one would work. Rant. Yeah, damage-wise we're actually doing way better than I thought. Kind of underestimated strength here, didn't I? Don't know what that action's supposed to be. It's really either here or there, or there. I said, forget it. I am overwhelmed by words, and that needs to stop. There's the boss. Love to see it. No mushrooms. Hate that. Oh well. It's not like we need them. Really good spot either way. I am quite happy with our damage. I'm not happy with this though. I hate this. This whole fight. Also, we did just get hit there twice. So we shouldn't get hit 4 more times. We can still take a devil deal should we get one. Just one though. Couldn't have taken 2 either way. Now we could have taken 2 either way. I mean, sure, why not? Unless we get Abaddon. There's Stand Bible. I mean, that's a 1 run. We did it. And again, should not have used all the batteries now, but either way, we should win this. There should be nothing in our way. Now we won't have dim bulb quite as often, but we will still have it every now and again, and we will also have infinite health, which is definitely helpful. Get it? Because help. So sorry. That's what my life has, what's the opposite of evolved? Devolved into. Yeah, there we go. English is a very easy language to do opposites in, you know? Like whenever you need to oppositicize something, you throw D or N or like there's a simple prefix you can kind of just attach to the word, and then it becomes the opposite. Can't always do that in Danish, and that's damage. Bad damage. I mean, we put U in front of negatives usually. like lock help becomes unlock, delock, inlock. See, my whole argument's falling to pieces right now, but yeah, I guess unlock would be the opposite of lock, wouldn't it? So un is another prefix you can affix to words in English. But point is that we just throw u at the front of stuff to oppositicize it, which is my new word for that. But sometimes we just can't do it. Sometimes it's just a whole different word. I think. I don't have an example ready for you. And it shouldn't really matter to you, since you probably don't speak the language, but oh well. Just because you don't speak the language and no one can fact check me on this, doesn't mean that I shouldn't be right. Come on. I mean, I think Stand By was just saved that life at this point, right? Yera, we love it. Serpent's Kiss, we love it. About the same, honestly, but that's more, well, it's a damage up, but also health regeneration, or just generation. Love this. Probably get restock here, if we can just hit some enemies with our newly gained money tiers. This should help. There's one. Do I hear 2? I do. Do I hear 3? Sold to the guy with the money eyes. I don't have my auctioneer voice ready, unfortunately. I can't really... I mean, you've heard me talk, right? You realize by now I can't really... I can't do auctioneering stuff. Like, I don't have that in me. I don't have it in me to say things that fast. I've been criticized, well not criticized, it has been pointed out to me on a recent stream that I do talk kind of fast sometimes. But that's just when I talk about economics, because I need to make points and I need to make them fast or people won't listen. I feel like we kind of got them stuck here, which is quite nice. That's annoying though. We did get enough health for an item though, which is nice. We won't get one, unfortunately, but for one. Still, we got another Spirit Heart, and we will return to see if we can't get restock. Or maybe just buy Spirit Hearts. Maybe both. Could happen. Who's to say at this point, really? I'm not. I'm not to say. Who are you to say I'm to say? How dare thee say I am to say? This here beautiful winter day. And that's the end of my alliteration rhyme. It's not really alliteration, it's the other one. Deliteration. No, not the one either. That's a word for it though. It's not alliteration because it's just rhymes. I guess it's just a rhyme, isn't it? More so than a poem. Just kind of rhymey. Which I guess is fitting, given that it was about wintertime. And there we go. My point being that that's where rhyme happens. Also, that didn't work. Apparently he still had his face shield on, even though he was a blob. I didn't know that was a thing, but oh well. I think the game is better for it, honestly. I like that as a feature. Also, Serpent's Kiss is definitely paying out, paying itself off, and all the other ones. No, that's not. Sure, let's. I realize we're going kind of slowly here, but oh well. That's mostly just thanks to me wanting to do this room. I really want restock for some reason. We don't have... I mean, we do have penny tier, so we do have money generation in that way, but it's not like we're swimming in cash either way, so... It wouldn't be that good. Probably shouldn't even be trying. Like, we have no more... Oh, we can just farm money here, right? We just shoot head on. Does that work? It does, huh? Yeah, sure, let's go get a restock. Just because we can. Serpent's Kiss, don't you dare screw me over here. We're 1 cent away. Don't do it. Oh, thank you. Oh, we did get 2 more. Either way, but Serpent's Kiss could have definitely messed me up there. Which I would have not been a fan of. Honestly. This could be a 2 diamonds. 2 spades, that's also fine. I mean, I'll take it. I'd rather have Yarrow though. Don't know what the pill is. Don't really care. Could be a tears up though. I think we found tears up, so that's... It is tears up. Glad I went back and checked, because otherwise the comments would have been flooded with that. Well, flooded and flooded. We have 20 subs, it couldn't really be that bad, but... In the future, you know? In 1,000 years, when I hit my 100 sub goal... I'm not that pessimistic about it. I'm actually quite happy with the growth we've seen so far. I haven't been doing this for that long, and I realized that the hardest part about YouTube stuffs is, you know, people finding your channel, because how would you? Like when you're a small channel, you actually have to work kind of hard on people discovering you, which is why I think Repentance is a very good fit, honestly. I mean, I'm not doing it out of practical reasons. I'm very excited for the DLC, and Isaac is one of my favorite games of all time, but I think Repentance will do wonders, because people will actually regain interest in the game, and not that many people play Isaac consistently, so I mean, there are a couple, to be honest, and those are bigger channels, the ones that I know of either way, but I don't think it's that popular of a game right now, like to do content on. I think people are still interested in seeing it, watching it. Which, I guess, you know, 20 subs, 20 people have found me and thought, hey, Isaac, that's a fun game, this guy plays a lot, I'll watch that. And I think that goes to show that there's actually a market for this. And again, I'm not doing it out of practical reasons, I really am enjoying the game. Consistently, all the time, every day, every run is just as fun. But no, I really do like Isaac, and I am very thankful for the opportunity to do this on a consistent basis. I mean, I'm not doing it for a living, by any means. I'm making nothing off of this, but that's not the point. The point is doing games and doing them well. Maybe one day I'll, you know, be able to make it a job or whatever, but that's not the point. Would be kind of cool though. Oh, I have no bombs, and I must scream. Don't do that, please. I'd prefer if you didn't, honestly. No tears ups. I think tears ups are all I really care about at this point, now that I know what they look like. I might be close to death here. There's really no way of telling, so I should be careful. I shouldn't take damage from this room, that's for sure. I will not take that. That seems like a bad idea. Did we find the boss room? We did not. I just didn't remember. And I wasn't careful. I got stuck in a corner. Which I guess isn't really me being not careful. It's just kind of careless would be the word there. That's another thing. You can just use the suffix less at the end of some words, and then that also works for you. That's annoying, but at least we know we were at more than one heart, which isn't a guarantee that we have any more. So I guess it's literally just a negative, but either way. Again, I have no bombs. Bombs, please. I want them. Because I might die, and I don't want 2 losses in an episode. I've been kind of on a downwards spiral lately, haven't I? Only with regards to, like, Isaac wins, not as a person, to be clear. But yeah, I haven't really been playing my best. Also, random streaks can kind of go either way. Kind of like an even streak, but not really. I guess you do have some baseline guarantee for the strength of a run. Did I not buy restock? I made a whole big thing about getting restock and then I didn't. Huh. I'm bad. I'm sorry. That was the whole point of that last floor, but I then just proceeded to not do it, which is fun. I have a feeling the boss room's down here somewhere. Oh, that's the item room. Sorry, my premonition was... I mean, it wasn't totally wrong. There was something down here, but the contents of the room was wrong. I guess the point is that we're better off having come down here than we would have been otherwise. I am fine with this, especially as a character who is reliant on
a fortune.
On blue hearts, spirit hearts, as they also know. We cannot take 2. I did not buy that item. Don't know where I got that idea. I mean, BFF literally only affects build Steven at this point, which isn't too great, to be fair. But in the future, might pay dividends, hopefully. I mean, it's not like there were any other items in there that could have helped us. Ah, there was a Tinted Rock and a golden chest. That's why I wanted to use a bomb there. That's annoying. Is our boss room up here? Nope. Okay, so I just kind of forgot that other path. I'm not that good right now. I'm sorry. I have not been at the top of my field today. And I will be better. Look at this. Small rock. Immediately. Well, this is also good. That's really good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's an Elvis. I did an Elvis, I think. I don't actually think it was that exaggerated when he actually did it. I looked it up at some point because a friend of mine made that reference and I thought it was Matthew McConaughey. And then I was embarrassed to find out that it was not. Because Matthew McConaughey is the alright guy. Not the other one. Elvis. Those are different people with different, well, career paths and lives, first of all, but also different catchphrases, which aren't really catchphrases. It's just a thing they might have said once or twice. I'm not familiar with Elvis's whole speakography. I don't know about every single thing he said. And neither should I. Nor should I. I shouldn't. That's my point. So that'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Well, that'd be kind of cool. I guess there are some people whose lives are just worth knowing. Like, if someone knew Einstein's whole speakography, as I've chosen to call it, they would know his last words, which I lost to time, famously. Not a filter, love to see it. Could have Yera at that, but I'd rather save that for the chest. Since that's when the run really gets strong. If it isn't already. Like, look at our health, I was actually way off. I thought we were about to die, but apparently not. Especially now. And damage, love to see it. Death, Yera's way better. Just in pretty much every situation. I will take these though. Oh yes. Yes please. So now I'm very happy I took BFF. Because this guy deals double damage. So we actually just tripled our damage output. If we can hit with him consistently. I will not be doing that, no. Thanks for the suggestion, but no. That's not a thing. So now he should actually be our main guy we're shooting with, right? I mean, if we just walk in a straight line, we guarantee just triple our damage output. The sun is good, I'll use it for mapping though. I just want to hang on to Yera. There's a mini boss back there, but I'm not really bothering with that. Because I don't really see what we could possibly get from that. That would help us. 9 lives, maybe. But that's unlikely. And I do not much care for backtracking. It wouldn't really be backtracking, it would just be going in a different path, but there's nothing for us there, that's my point, so. It would be pointless, and I'm not into that. I mean, it's literally just a +1 bomb. Maybe 2 bombs, I didn't bother counting. But I'm not doing it. Should have used that before I cleared the room, giving me maximum tickage. This should be tears up. Yay! Now hit the tier cap, which I'm very happy with. Especially given our high damage. Fighting the halves. Loki halves. Halves. I like that word a lot. It's a fun one. People say it in so many different ways. And they're like distinct. They're very different. They're very distinguishable from each other. That's where I was going with it. They're very distinct. Differences in like pronunciation. And it's like concerning an L, which isn't really normally the case. You don't usually just throw away the L, I don't think. In such a an abrasive manner, I think would be the word for that. But again, that's just me trying to sound fancy. I'm not really trying. It's just Okay, I get that sometimes it might come off as me trying to say fancy words, and me saying this might come off as thinking that abrasive is a fancy word, when it really might not be. My point is that it's just a word that I know, and it came to mind, so I said it. And that's that. My point is, I'm not like trying to use the fanciest possible words at every turn. It's just some words just come to mind, and I like using words that I don't normally use. I would really like to be able to keep both of those, but that's not gonna happen. So whenever I say a word that you might think, it's just saying that to sound fancy, I'm not. That's almost never the case, unless I'm doing my "oh yes, indubitably" voice. Then I'm not trying to sound fancy. That's the exception, and I'm making it very clear that that's what's happening. We could take Black Rune with us actually, but I'd rather have Yera. Just doubling the items on the chest, I think, is better than Black Runing the ones that are bad. I think we're more likely to get better items, and I mean, just stat upgrades are not equal to items, since items actually have, you know, effects aside from damage. In some cases, not always, of course, but point is, I think Yera is just the better choice here. Sure. Mapping, please. I'm going into good rhythm here. I nearly got it. Never mind. It's just the Spirit Heart. Really not all that good, but I'll take it. I think the boss is up here. Could also just be a mini boss. Or another room entirely, I guess. Oh, this is fun. I mean, having if I had Habit here, we could actually just make this work a bunch, which would be fun. Yeah, sure, we can make these guys pay off as much as we want, I think. Yeah, look at this. That's pretty good. Now, I might end up Black Runing these. Let's see, so sure, I'll take it. If we can, I mean, we can take the virus. That'll be fine. I just kind of want to Black Rune the two others because I don't really care about them. Poof. Damage up, and speed up, and shot speed, and range up. Not the best ones, but I guess tears up would have been useless, so just a single attack up is actually entirely fine. It lives. It should just be living. Oh, we might be able to do a hush here. I actually think our run might be suited for it, but I won't, because, no. We're not doing hush. I'm sorry, I'm laying down the veto, man. We are not doing hush on this run. We are, however, taking everything in here, I think. A bit risky, to be honest, but I mean, if we take two others, why not also take ceremonial robes, right? Do we have any batteries? We do not. Just want this Demon Heart, and then we will go to the Cathedral. Yeah, Zombie Baby was the worst item there, but the double attack, like fly. Wait, does the I might not actually deal double damage. That would be Hive Mind. Huh, didn't really consider that. Might not have taken that had I thought it through, but oh well. In a good spot either way. Yeah, we have no business losing it. We also have two-thirds of spun now. I didn't even consider that, but yeah. Glad we took the virus of all the possible items for us there. In that very tough decision where I just kind of couldn't squeeze myself out of the door without touching anything. Kind of an elephant in a glass shop. Porcelain shop. Don't know how that saying goes for you guys, but for us it's I don't even know. But I think elephant in a porcelain shop's right. That's a song about that, at least, so just leave it at that. Don't need to qualify that any further. Sure, we'll do that, just for the tears up. Oh, are we not hitting the tier cap unless we have dim bulb active? I thought we should, for sure. That's weird. Oh well. Really? You should never get hit in the corners there. Was I not all the way in the corner? Might not have been. Let's try again. Could also be that I'm just too large, but I doubt it. Yera. Should remember to Yera. Don't forget that. That is the most important part of the run. Let's see. I mean, they're all pretty not bad, right? Most of them are, anyway. Take E. coli as well. And sure, leech could be fun. Not really sure what that does for us. We can use that for mapping. And also the card. The sun, which is more mapping and damage, which is quite interesting. We just use it for damage, given that we already have mapping. But oh well. Yeah, we've won this run. There's no debate at this point. Just speed run it. Should go back for that though, just to see as many items as possible. Unfortunate that we couldn't take 2 arrow runes for this. That would have been fun, but piercing shots, already had that. Oh well. Let's also speed up apparently. Never knew that. But I am happier for it. Yep. And speedrun. Speed sun. Speed bun? No. That's just ridiculous. What was I even thinking? Yeah, okay. We have sack dagger. Just get in there with it. And why not? Just for the bonus score, right? That's the run. We actually won one for once. 1-1-1. We've done it. I just got a message, so that'll probably be the end of my recording stuff for right now, because that seems important. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. As always, hope to see you all again very soon. Yay. Yeah. Words. Bye.